I'm here in Chennai for the soft launch of a new series of products for the retail market called digiNxt or NIIT digiNxt. This is a series of programs that is catering to the digital transformation needs of the IT services industry. We have been over the last 6 months working with many of the startup community as well as the large IT services firms. And in August last year, we launched a product called StackRoute, which is a very high-end product catering to the full stack programming portfolio, and a very successful launch, which is now being leveraged by some of the large IT services firms in Bangalore. What we now see from that experience is that there is a huge pent-up demand for what is a big transformation that is happening in the skill sets of the IT services industry. There are about 3.5 million people in the IT services industry who have been working on a range of technologies, especially in the applications side of things, which are now going through substantial change. Companies with 150,000 people, 200,000 people now have to really scramble to retrain a very large percentage of their workforce on the new digital technologies. And these are not a few technologies, because the way software is evolving today, there are a number of different technologies in the front end and the back end, and they're evolving and new ones are coming up every day. So the challenge of the speed and the volume of a complete retraining is an opportunity that we saw. In those discussions with these companies, what also came about was that they are finding it impossible to recruit freshers directly skilled in these new digital areas, because the university system has not geared up fast enough to start offering training in the areas which are now relevant. So there's a vacuum at the moment, and these companies have asked us, can you offer programs like NIIT has always done for many years in the new areas to help address this urgent short-term need for the digital skills. So digiNxt essentially is our response to service that need. These are very high-end programs focused at the specific areas in digital. For example, the mean stack or Java DevOps or Internet of Things or data sciences or data security and so on. There are a number of subjects that we're launching. These are programs targeted at people with a STEM background, which is science, technology, engineering, management, mathematics backgrounds. Typically, students would have done some basic computer programming course of some kind in their undergraduate degree. And then they come in for our program, which would typically be a 3 to 4 month high-intensity program, adopting project-based learning methodology, so that when they come out of this program, they are ready for the industry day one in the new digital skills. We have 3 different areas that we're focusing on. One is the retraining of people who are already working in the companies, and that is something that we've already started with StackRoute. But the digiNxt series is catering to the larger volume, because StackRoute is meant essentially for very high-end people who are going to work in the IP development space, while digiNxt is for the people who are going to be working in the digital services space. The second segment are people who are just emerging from their engineering degrees, and they will come and join NIIT centers and go through these 3 to 4 month programs and become industry ready for the new digital workforce. And the third segment,
they pay the amount.
And they will pay the amount. Okay. It could also be that some companies will do what we have done with in the banking sector with ICICI, where they pay part of the fee and the student pay parts of the fee. So all these models will be evolving. And the third segment is where we will actually go into the colleges and partner with universities and colleges and make available inside their 7th and 8th semester digital curriculum from NIIT, so that the student, when they emerge, even though the college was not able to provide them those skills, by partnering with NIIT, the college is able to do so.